Hey guys, it's Chili from O-Town. I was having a little technical difficulty getting started, but I just wanted to start out by saying I'm going to do my first challenge today. Will be day 3 of Midnight Madness's challenge. So I will establish a point, and then I'll put 640 up for one row. Well, for one hit, either uh, a one box number hit or 7 out is the way that'll work. So I just wanted to get started like that, and then after that particular roll, I will go into doing a practice session, and only going to do some rolls with some betting strategy. All right. So if you if you would like, stick around. We'll be right back. So here is Midnight Madness's challenge. The graph on the right is where I stand. So first things that I want to do, let me get over to the shooting stage. I have to go here and do something right quick. Okay, so right here, this is my $1,000 normal bankroll, but I'm not going to be using that at the moment. This is the Midnight Madness bankroll. This is started with 1,000. We're on day 3. So first things first. So the first thing we want to do is establish a point. So in order to establish a point, we don't have to put any bets up because we're not really actually keeping track of the points made. So we're only really actually keeping up with the 640 hits, the 640 across hits. So I'm not going to put an ATS or a pass line but bet up, even though if I was actually shooting I would have to put a pass line. We got a 4-4, hard way 8. So we got a hard 8 on the come out. 4-4, hard way 8. So let me put that 8 in to the tracker. Alright, so our point's at 8. And we're going to go with the 640. 640. There's the 640. Alright, so our 640's up. And we're going with the 3-2-3-6 set. That point was an on-axis primary hit. Boom. 4-3-7, double pitch, 7 out. We lost our 640. Crap. 0.7 out. We lost our 640. Well, that's the challenge. So we lost our 640. 640 goes to the bank. Goes to the house. It ain't the bank. And this is what we're left with. So are we even going to have enough to do a 640 tomorrow on day 4? 2, 3, 350, 450. There's 25. There's 50. There's 100. There's 100 right here. So we got 200 in red. 300, 4, 5, 6. We've actually got 650. So we will barely be able to do our challenge tomorrow. So that was the Midnight Madness challenge. That was the first roll for that. And it was a 0.7 out. So we've got 650 left in our bankroll for tomorrow's part. I'm going to email that over to Midnight Madness or text him that right quick so that he can put that in his spreadsheet. And then I will be starting on my session for today. Let me tell Midnight Madness, day 3 was 0.7 out, cost 640. 640 down. All right, so I've got 650 left in my bankroll. We'll resume tomorrow. All right, so I got that part gone out of my way. Hey, what you say, CFL? What you say, Robert? So after the storm, well, I'm in northeast Mississippi. So actually, I'm almost up in the top right hand corner of the state. I'm up close to. I'm not, but I'm less than 30 or 40 minutes away from the Alabama state line. So on the north end side of Mississippi. So I'm not really feeling any storm. Well, the storm, maybe we had some rain, if that's what you're, but the hurricane storm, I haven't felt any of that. All right, so let me go over to these stats. All right, so let me go back to this. Now that is Midnight Madness Challenge right here that I've got pulled up on the right where it says MM Challenge. That's how my stats stand. I guess I could have transposed some of that information so I could show my profits. Maybe I'll do that before I get on to tomorrow. That way I can have a spreadsheet or I can have a little bit of a display to show exactly where I stand on profit. So right now, if I was keeping up a profit, I started with $1,000 bankroll. Days 1 and 2, I hit both points. I hit both. I made 140 each day, and then today I lost 640. So right now I've got 650 in my bankroll, which I would actually be down a total of 350 right now. But regardless on that part, we're going to move over to the stats for today's shooting. And I appreciate you checking though, Robert. So today, let me see, I'm supposed to have 1,000 here. All right, so I got 1, 2, I got 7. There's my $1,000 bankroll. I'm going to go ahead today. I'm going to step it up a notch. And I'm going to go $2,000 bankroll. I'm going to go $2,000 bankroll. And the reason I'm going to go $2,000 bankroll is because we're going to press up just a little bit. Now here, instead of me starting with 220, I'm going to go ahead and do the 440. Actually, I'm going to do more than 440. I'm going to do the 640. But I wanted to go ahead and step my bankroll up to 2,000 instead of 1,000, just in case I have a bad experience early in the game. So I got to get a point established. So I got a $10 pass line. I'm going to do my $25 ATS, which is 10, 5, and 10. So CFL, what about you guys? Any kind of storms in your area, or are you guys okay, or any kind of, is it affecting you guys any kind of way? All right, so I've got to change something in my live stream down at the bottom, but that doesn't matter right now. It's in the description. It says 12.3 SOR profits of 1685 while hitting the ATS. That was yesterday's results, and that heading is just still in there. So that's not quite accurate for now. I will change that heading at the end of the session right here. So coming out, here we are, coming out. Let me reset all these ATS tall and smalls because nothing's been hit. That 640 that I just lost on 0.7 out didn't count for this session here. That was only Midnight Madness strategy. Okay, good to hear that everything's good there. I actually might be getting to I might be getting ready in a little while to head out over to Huntsville. Maybe, I don't know. I had seen a vehicle online last night, and the guy lives in Huntsville. And then on top of that, my wife has found a table over in Huntsville that she wants to buy, but we don't want to know if we want to go today because the rain, and if the table might not fit without the rain. So I'm asking her if she wants to go today. Hey, that's an awesome job. That's awesome. 60 roller for an SOR 14. Awesome. All right, here I go. This is a come out roll. Pass her out. 4-4, hard way 8. So this is how it started out on the last rip. So we hit our 8. The last rip, it started out with 4-4, hard way 8, which was a primary hit. And then it went to 7 out. But here we go, 4-4, hard 8. Our 640's up. Our 8's marked. I've got the 8 in the tracker. Nice right. 2-3-5. 2-3. That's an on axis single pitch hit. 2-3-5. All right, so that pays. So that 100 pays 140. All right, what we're going to do? We're going to power press for 3 hits. So I'm going to take that and just change it like that. Power pressing for 3 hits. So that means we're going to put 30 and 30 there. We're going to add 50 there. Let's just add quarters on both of them. We're going to put this 30 up to the side. I could do something with this 30 also, but this will keep it pretty much even. Let me change 2 of them out. So that puts 150 on the 5. That puts 150 on both of them. That was just change out. That puts 150 on both of them and 125 on the 4 and 9, on the 5 and 9. All right, so there we go. So we're going to power press for 3 hits, and then we're going to regress. One, 3, 4. That was an odd jumpy in bounce, but we got a 1, 3, 4. So the left dice imploded. The dice are sticky. It was 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. All right, so we got 100 on it. So for it actually, for $5, it pays 200. Now we're going to power press for 3 hits. That was the second hit. We're going to go ahead and put them hundreds on the 4 and 10. Yeah, a lot lower. Try not to put as much energy in them, and let them not be as close to the back wall on the landing zone. So that's a little bit of difference adjustment that I did make. $628. All right, we made our point. So it pays 10. 150 pays 175. And that was our 3rd hit. So now we regress. So that was 3 hits and regress. So when I say regress, I didn't give a specific number, but I'm going all the way down right here to 76 inside. Going all the way down to 76 inside, just like that. So we started with 2,000 today. We put 640 up, and we went 3 hits with power pressing on the hits. And now we're going to 76 inside. Okay, appreciate it. So 76 inside. Thank you, sir. I'm hoping it works out a little better. I've had a little better success over the past couple of days with it. Now I'm going to 76 inside, but I'm going to leave quarters on the outside. I've got to get some change for those. Some dollar bills. There we got that. 76 inside, and we're going to be straight pressing. We're going to be pressing and pressing and pressing. This is what we're going to do. We're going to press, 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 press. So now I only hit an 8 on the tall side, and I've only hit a 4 and a 5 on the small side. So at this point, it's no need in me really changing sets and going for anything on the 6465 set, but I am going to go ahead and go to the 3132 set, because what this could net me is a hard 6, a hard 4, it can net me the 8, the 3, or it can net me the yoke, and all that's on primary axis. So I'm going to change to that set for the come out. To me, that's still a safe set, but it can yield more on axis primary hits than just the 6 or 8. So here we go. 369. So we got a new point made. 9, 3, 6. So it was a 3, 1, 3, 2 set. So our right dice actually imploded. We hit a 9. Our new point's a 9. Yep, 3 hits and down, get your money out of the game. But I went high that time. I went to 640 across. You know, I'm just doing that for the psychological benefit. You know, trying to get myself psyched up for them kind of to give myself the confidence to take that to a real table. So I'm going with 3, 1, 3, 2. This is not a come out now, but I'm going with this set again just to try to net a 3 or 11. We got a 2, 3, 5. So that's an on axis hit. 3, 1, 3, 2 is an on axis single pitch 5. We've already hit a 5, so we don't have to mark it on it. All right, so that's going to pay 28. So we're power pressing. I mean, we're immediately pressing everything. We're going to drop the dealer 2 and tell them to carry our 5 and 9 up to a 35 each, because we've did 3 hits and down, and we're 3 hits and down to 76 inside. So we were able to press. We don't have to regress several steps. That one regression is all it took. There's a 5, 2, 7. So 3, 1, 3, 2, our left dice. Let's see what our left dice did. 3, 1, it imploded. The 3, 2 side stayed on the 2, but the left dice imploded and created a 5, 2, 7. All right, so we clear the board. We change the set. We change the set. Than what was normal, but it was still a 3V. But that's a 7 out. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I was feeling pretty good about it to that 7 right there. I was feeling pretty good about it. So we're trying to get a new point established. So let's go with the red and black dice. $10 pass line and a $25 ATS. Both of that's up. So here we go. We're going to stick with the 3. We're going to stick with the 3, 2, 3, 6 for a moment. See, I'll show you something else that I was experimenting with last night. I forgot that they were on. That they were about to go live. So I had started a video, and then after I thought about it, I realized they were about to go live. So I shorted my video last night, and I never got back to it. But this is what I was experimenting with. I don't really prefer it on the come out, because it can net some crap numbers. But the 6, 4, 6, 5 on axis can net me the 12 or the aces. That's on a primary pitch. But if I get just a single pitch, I could actually get a 3. So I could get the 12, the aces, or a 3 out of this set probably pretty easy. But I don't like this set as a come out, because, you know, I'm not betting a home run. I'm not wanting to throw money up at the home run. But if I can get a point established, sometimes I will go to this one. So like what I was doing last night, I was just going with the 3, 2, 3, 6 until I had only needing like some extremes, and then I'd cut my place bets off and go with this 6, 4, 6, 5 set. But then a little bit later, I realized if I could get them extremes out of the way at first, then as Big AZ calls it, we have a opportunity here. So that was the way I was yesterday. I went with this set and I hit the 2 and the 3 early, and then all I was needing was a 5. So I was able to lay the 5 and guarantee lock up a profit. So this has its advantages too. I just don't want to do it on the come out because of, like I said, the horn numbers. You know, the aces, the 12, and the 3 could pop up pretty easily here on the come out. So on the come out, I started going with the 3-1-3-2, which is a 3V. It's just upside down than what I normally use. The 3 is up top. I usually use the V that's down here. Anyway, what this can net me also, it can net me the 3 or the yo on the primary hit. It's just more safer, I think, for a come out. So that's what I'm gonna go with. 3-1-3-2 on the come out. Nice, sir. All right, we've got a hardway 10. Hard 10 is the new point. All right, so now since craps numbers can't hurt us, so the left dice imploded again. This is what happened the last time. 3-1, they imploded. Except for this time, this dice stayed on axis, but the last time it was just 2 rotations over. So we had a 5-2 last hand, but this time we got 5-5 hard 10. So this is what we're going to do again. We're going to go with the 640. We're going to go with the 640, but do a $5 crap check. Yeah, I could do that with that. Yeah, I could do that with that 6465 set. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go with that 6465. But now, see, I don't have to worry with it. I just went ahead and got my point established, and now I don't have to worry with the costing that crap check. I don't have to worry about that money because craps are not going to bother me now. Actually, I would prefer them. And there's one of them right there. There's aces right there. So boom. On axis, primary hit. Aces. Got the aces already out of the way. See, this is where I've been struggling with my ATS a lot. On the casinos, at the live casinos, and here, I've been struggling a lot because I've only needed aces several times to complete a small. And I was never able to get them. But that's an on-axis primary hit. Very first hit on that dice set produced the aces. All right, so we're going to stay with it a little bit longer. We're going to see if we can't get that 12. We got a 6-5 yo. We got the yo out of the way. Now that's not actually the dice set to produce the yo, but that's a single pitch. So that dice set does produce a yo with a single pitch. And this dice set also could produce a 3 with a single pitch. But we still need a 12, so we're going to stick with 6465. And if we can get the 12, we might move over to another dice set that might can produce the yo. Not the yo, the 3, I'm sorry. Six, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. So we hit our point. Our place bet's got 100 on it. 10's already marked on the top. So that time we hit a yo and then a 10. So that worked out pretty decent. We got a $10 pass line winner. And for $5, we get a $200 10 pay. All right. So now we're on the come out. Place bets don't work. Place bets don't work. So we are really looking for a 12 and a 3 here. But I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with my 3-2, 3-6. 3-2, 3-6. I want to get a point established, not shooting for a crouch number. 246. 426, excuse me, 426. So our new point's a 6. We was not working the place bets, but we've got a lot of money on place bets right now. So we need a 12. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to it. We're gonna go to 6465. We're gonna try to hit this 12. We're trying to get the 12. Six, 4, 10. So we got a 10 again. So $5 pays us 200. Now I'm not power pressing this time. That first hand was only power pressing I was doing. This hand right here, I'm just trying to. I'm actually trying to hit this 6, 4, 6, 5 dice set and hit this 12. I'm trying to get the 12 out of my way, but I need an 8 and a 9 and a 12. So getting the 12 is not the only goal. It's just if I feel like if I can get it out of my way. Five, hard 10. So the right dice, the left dice this time maybe did an implosion. No, the left dice did an explosion, but hey, that's another hard 10 hit. I mean, that's another 10 hit, so that's $2 more $100 for a nickel. So this shooter alone, we've hit 3 10s while we were working. So we've got 600 of our 640 back out of the board. So we can regress. That was 3 hits. So now we can regress. We can regress. And we actually don't have to go completely down to 76 inside. We could actually go down to like 130, but we are going to go down to 76 inside. I'm just saying we wouldn't have to at this point. But this is where we stand. We're going to 76 inside. Get some change for this nickel. And there it is. 76 inside. We hit a 10. Alright, 3 10s in a row. Yep. 3 hits on a 10 because I had it come out with 6 that the points wasn't working. I had a yo and I had a 2 up in there. So I haven't picked off that yo yet. So let's we still need a 3. So we're doing a little single pitching. So we could let's just stick with it for a minute. We might get this 6 4 6 5. We might pick that yo up. I mean, we might pick this 12 up. A couple more hits. Six, 5, yo. That's a come out. No, that ain't gonna come out. So the right dice, 6 4 6 5. That's single pitch. 6 4 6 5. That's single pitch. So we was right away. We hit that. 6 4 6 5. I mean 6 5 yo. So we was one number away from hitting that 12, or one rotation just barely away. So we just got to get those dice to land and stick together. And that ain't it. This time the left dice, 6 4 6 5. The left dice exploded. It exploded and created that same 7 out that we had earlier with this same dice set, I believe. That explosion right there. So we was able to regress and get our money off the board for the majority of it. We left a good bit right there then. Alright, so now that we've seen that a couple of times, we will just go ahead and go back to we marked that 7. We was close that time, but we was still shooting for that 12, and we probably didn't have to continue doing that. We're going to put our $10 pass line up, $25 ATS. We're going to mark our we'll clear our ATSs up. We we're going to go now to a, let's see, right here. We're going right here. 3236, we're going back to our standard set. It's our standard dice set, 3236. $213. Not that we not that we needed it. Not that we really needed a 3 on the come out. That's what we got. So it cost us $10. There's that up. Got our 3 here. Alright, here we go. 3236 on our set. Like I said, not that we was needing to hit a 3 on the come out. .369. That's an on-axis single pitch. 3.6. 369 on-axis single pitch. All right, so here we go. We have a point established. Let's do the 360. I mean the 640. Six forty is up. All right, here we go. 640 is up right here. That was a 9. All right, here we go. 3236 on our set. We're gonna stay with 3236. We're not gonna focus with ATS right now. We're just gonna roll for box numbers. 325. All right, so the right dice imploded or exploded, but we got 100 on it, so it pays us 140. We're just going to take 3 hits. We're not going to press. We're just going to try to take 3 hits. No, we're not even going to take 3 hits. We're going to go ahead on 1 hit and regress. We're going to regress to 76 inside. 1 hit. 76 inside. So here's what we did. The first hit paid us 140. All right, we're going to take all this off the board. The 640 off the board. 640. We're taking it off the board, and we're going to take out of the 140, and we're going to load the board back up, basically. We're only going to use 76 inside because we got a quarter on ATS and $10 on the pass line plus 76. We might use a little more. So this is actually what we'd have. If we took our quarter and our pass line off, now we've got all our money back out of this shooter. We've got our pass line and our ATS money back out. So we got basically got $105 to work with. So if we do 76 inside out of the 100, like this, $76 inside out of the 100. That would leave $24. That would leave 24 for the out of the 100. All right. Plus we got the nickel, so we can go ahead and go 10 there and 10 there, and we still got a profit. So now we got a profit. 1 hit and a profit. All right. So that's a 5. Let me mark that 5. So now what we can do, we don't have to worry about regressing any further. Now we can just concentrate on hitting some inside numbers, getting close enough to our ATS to where we can swap sets and try to capitalize on the ATS. $369, point made. So it's a $10 winner, and it wins 28 on the place bet. So we're just gonna give the dealer 2. 2 for 30. 2 for 30. I'm gonna press that 5 up and that 9 up to 35 each. The puck's off. Alright, there we go. It's an on axis single pitch hit, 9. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. Alright, so now we still need several numbers on the tile, so we'll stay with this dice set for a little longer. Should come out well. 6, 1, 1, 6, 7. Left dice imploded. Come out row 110, but we knocked our ATS off. It kind of sucks a little bit. It's not terrible. We re-up it. It's not terrible because really the only good number that we had so far was a 3. The only hard number, I think. So we lost 15 bucks. It ain't no good to lose 15 bucks. All right, that's come out 7. All right, here we go. We're gonna swap on over. 3, 1, 3, 2. Three, 2, 5. New points of 5. 3, 1, 3, 2. On axis. That's a 3, 2, 5. That's an on axis come out row. 3, 1, 3, 2. We're staying with it. Trend, VDC's trend right here says hop the yoke. Three, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. Mark the 4. We got $10 on it. Pays 18. We dropped the dealer 2. 2 for 20. 2 for 20. We pressed the 10 and the 4 up to 20 each. They're buy bets now. Mark the 4. So Robert, do you ever go over to Silver Star? Silver Star, I've just talked with them a little bit today. They open tomorrow at noon. I've asked them about the ATS and that sort of thing. So they have the ATS. They don't have any plexiglass up, that sort of thing. So I was just wondering if you ever go there. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it this weekend, maybe. Six, 2, 8. Mark the 8. 3, 1, 3, 2. So this is an on axis primary hit. No, it ain't. It's a double pitch, but it is an on axis double pitch. It is an on axis hit. So 3, 1, 3, 2. We went to 6, 2, 8. That's a double pitch. That way and that way, it's a double pitch. 6, 2, 8. So we've got 18 on it. It pays 21. Pays 21. So let's just let the dealer pay us 21. I don't have $3 to drop him. So after this, we'll just increase the 6 and the 8 to 30 each, because we took one hit at 640 and then we regressed and used the one hit to go across the inside, or no, go all the way across the board. So here we go. 3, 1, 3, 2. 6-6. There's the box cars that we were trying to get earlier. 3-1-3-2. Left dice stayed on axis. The right dice imploded. This one stayed on axis, and the right one imploded. So there's 3-1-3-2. So this one stayed on axis, that one imploded. We got our 12 out of the way. That's good. Oh, 8-hour drive. Yeah, that wouldn't be yeah. I would be better off by driving to Biloxi than I would than you would to drive to Choctaw. I didn't know exactly how far you were from it. I was just checking. I'm like 5 hours away from Biloxi, so I have done it before, drove to Biloxi and come back the same day. I actually took my wife to Biloxi, I don't know, 2 months back. We had to go pick up some stuff for the daycare. Had to carry my tool trailer and put some stuff in the day, get some stuff for the daycare. But we didn't go to the casino. So we drove down there that day and drove back that day. All right, 3-1-3-2. So now we're going to go. We're going to go with the 6-4-6-5 for a couple of hits, just to see if we can land them aces, or if we can get lucky and pop that 3 by way of single pitching like that, or double or on axis hit like that, either a single pitch or an on axis hit like that. See if we can pop that 2 and 3, because all we need is a 2, 3, and 6. And if we can get that 2 and 3, so we're about the same distance wise away from Biloxi, close to it. If I can pop this 2 and 3, I could lay that 6. And I can't do it because I got a 1-6. So so what I go is 6-4-6-5. So I stayed on axis. I just double pitched. Double pitched cost me, because a double pitch right there. 6-4-6-5. That one double pitched. So it wouldn't matter really what set I was on right then. Double pitch is going to get you. A double pitch, a lot of times 7's out. It doesn't really matter if you're on a 3V or a hard way or what. A double pitch. So I've been jumping sets and sets and sets, trying to come up with unique ways, and it worked for me yesterday. But the difference in yesterday and today was I did not start out yesterday with any sets. I just played 3-2, 3-6 on my set until all I needed was an extreme number. All right, so that hand shouldn't have cost me nothing, because I put the 640 across, I made one hit, and then I reduced everything. I regressed all the way down to where I had my full 640 plus my quarter for ATS plus my $10 pass line. I had it all back in my rack. So there's 6. There's 1,000. We actually should be up money. And we are, because there's 2,000 right there. That was the starting bankroll right there. This should fit that right there perfect. There's 2,000. There's the starting bankroll right there. Here's the profits so far. Here's profits. 300. That's probably 3 more hundred. That's 100. We've probably got close to 800 right here profit. So, yep, not doing so bad. So let's take a look now. Let us go over to the stat line and see what's happening right there. So we can see a pretty even number of hits all the way across the board. Unless you start talking about the extremes. The extremes have not got in line with everything else, but look at the rest of the board. The 7, the 8, the 9, the 10 is all even. So SOR is down to 8.3. That's because 3 7-outs. The inside hits is down to 44%, but I have to attribute a lot of that over to the changing of dice sets. The come out 7 one time cost us a little bit on SOR, but no money wise except for $25 ATS. And we are lacking in our 6s. So what I'm gonna do? Okay, what'd you say? Hey, what's up, Cheese? Yeah, nice day's work. Absolutely. I mean, check it out. Let's go back to it again because I don't even remember. So 25 rows. And my video is 46 minutes long, but I talk for the first 10 or 15 minutes, at least the first 10 minutes of the video. And I've slowly been explaining a lot of my bets. I've been changing my bets. So I've been the one doing all the betting and the dealing. So yeah, so probably less than 30 minutes worth of actual work is shooting 25 rows and got an about $800 profit because this is my starting bankroll, $2,000. This is profits. So yeah, pretty good right now. Let me see what you said, Robert. When you guys want to go, okay, when we go, let you know you got free rooms. Oh, cool. Cool, absolutely wonderful, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, sure will. I don't know when it'll be, but I mean, you know, as far as me, I'm always ready to go. But it's finding the right timing and getting the wife on board and different things like that. But I'm absolutely ready to go take a shot at Biloxi. I ain't been there years and years. All right, so this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to start out with my $10 pass line and my $25 ATS. I'm just going to probably say some of the same. I might play the trigger bet this time. I'm going to start out with 3236. I haven't found quite that sweet spot just yet today on my throwing. I had it pinpointed 2 nights ago. I had it pinpointed. I rolled a 51 rows with only 1 7, and it was a come out 7. So here we go. We got a 1 4 5. So this time the left dice imploded. Our new points are 5. Let's play the trigger strategy one time. That's going to be the 4, the 6, the 8. Actually, it's going to be 640 across. But I only work, this is a trigger strategy. The 5 is a trigger number. So yeah, either Monday night or Tuesday night, I had the dice set. I had the sweet spot on these dice because I rolled a 51 roller. And it was live on YouTube. Haven't been able to pinpoint that tonight. Six, 4, 10. All right. 6, 4 to the right. The left dice exploded this time. 6, 4. All right. So that's a $5 fee for a $200 winner. All right. This is a 3-hit strategy. What'd you say? It's hard now watching the grandkids. Just let us have a good week ahead so we can set it up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Once we start making some preparations for it, we're definitely playing together. That way we'll have plenty of time. I wouldn't spring it on you like say, hey, man, let's go tomorrow. I wouldn't spring it like that. So that hit there cut the triggers off so the place bets don't work. So what I like to do, what I like about this trigger strategy is it gives you several throws when your place bets are not working, and that helps you kind of tune in your throwing. That way you don't have to be worried about losing your bets. That's what I like about the trigger strategy. So this is Midnight Madness's trigger strategy. Six. There's that 12. Now the left dice again exploded. It was on 6. The left dice exploded. the right dice stayed on axis. We hit a 6-6. So we got the 12 out of our way. And this is, again, hey, what you say, George? How's it going, George? So again, this is what I was saying about this trigger strategy. Every time your place bets are not working. So this gives you time to kind of dial in the throw. And on top of that, it gives you a couple of shots to get the ATS numbers in your favor without your place bets being at risk. So place bets are not working this row. We got a 5-5 hard 10, so the right dice imploded. Place bets were not working. We do mark the 10. So we hit a 5, that was a come out, that cut our trigger, that was a trigger number. Then we hit a 10, which we got paid for. Then we hit a 12 and a 10. So the triggers work like this. A 5, 9 or yo cuts the place bets on, or 3 even numbers in a row. Now when I come out and hit the 5, that cut them on, so my next hit was a 10, that paid me. So that was not the first hit, that was just the pay hit. George, you up late, sir, or is it not late? It seems late for you, but glad you're with us. So again, the place bets are not working here because, like I said, the trigger strategy is either 5, 9 or yo, or 3 consecutive even numbers. There's a double pitch. So place bets was not working. And that's what I like about the trigger strategy. You don't have the place bets exposed too often. So the 640 is still good. I just have to re-up my $10 pass line and my $25 ATS. So that's back up. And we would have a new shooter. Excuse me just a moment, I was getting something on the phone. Okay, so we got a new shooter coming out. New shooter coming out. We're going to do the trigger strategy once more, but the place bets do not work the come outs. $6.14. Again, we have the right dice off axis. No, the left dice, sorry. Okay. Yeah, so it is late, but you had a good dinner? So if you are just coming in for dinner and it's 1 a.m., you must have had a good dinner to stay out this late. All right, so that does not cut the trigger strategy. That does not cut the bets on. So 3, 2, 3, 6 on the set. Five, 1, 6. So that's an on-axis primary hit there. The trigger bets, they were not working. 5, 1, 6 is primary hit. Oh, a dinner party at a friend's house. Wonderful. So I'm up a little bit on profits. SOR hadn't done so great at the moment because I've changed the dice set several times. Just practicing, as we call it. You know, trying to experiment around with different dice sets so I could see if I could actually start getting these extreme numbers. Yeah, so that's I have to attribute some of my sevens to that that change in the dice sets, which the dice set change has netted me several on-axis hits, primary hits. So they have, for the most part, done what they intended to do. My sixes are low, but I just hit a 6. So 2, 4, 6. That's an on-axis single pitch. My sixes are really low, but I've hit 2 6s in a row now. So the sets that I were using, so that again, I was not working the place bets. So the sets that I were using to try to bring about the 12 and the aces was 6, 4, 6, 5, and it worked. It worked really good yesterday on a video that didn't finally process to today, but I was live last night, and it worked really well. I was able to get the all tall small because I needed the 12, and I went to this 6, 4, 6, 5 set. Yesterday it netted me the 12 and the aces, primary hits, and again today it has netted me the aces. I think the 12 that I got today did not come from this set. It was like an off-axis something. But then another dice set I've been utilizing a little is the 3-1, 3-2. And this would help me bring about the yo or the 3 on axis. So I've used all three of them. I've used the 3-1, 3-2. I've used the 6, 4, 6, 5. And then I used the 3-2, 3, 6. That's my 3 sets that I've only experimented with for the majority of the time. But right now I'm playing this trigger strategy, so it's not so much that I'm changing dice sets. The trigger strategy, the place bets only work ever so often, so they're not even working right now. So I've hit a 10 was the come out, so that doesn't cut them on. And then I hit a 6 and a 6. So that's only 2 even numbers in a row. So again, the place bets are still not working. And what I like about the trigger strategy is they not work every row. That way it gives you time, a little bit of time at the table to adjust and react to the results, without having to put the money at risk every single row. So there's the 6, 4, 10. And of course the left dice exploded again, so it's still off axis. But I got my point made, so that's a $10. Cross sixes. Cross sixes. Any sister set you use to the V set. Okay, so any sister set you use to the V set, if used with a hard number on the top, would yield a 7 on the 3 V set, so don't worry about that. Okay. All right. So now this trigger strategy, it never works to come out. So here, the only numbers that I've hit so far on this new shooter is the 6 and the 10. So no need in trying to go for any kind of extreme numbers here. So I'm just staying with the 3, 2, 3, 6 set as of now. Still just looking for inside hits or box number hits. Until I get close enough to need to change. So here we got a 5-1 primary hit, 5-1-6 primary. So we're back. We're on the 6 this time. So again, place bets do not work until I've hit 3 consecutive even numbers after the point is established, or a 5-9 or yo. Might miss several hits this way, but it's not as much exposure. It's not as much at risk. And that was what the dealer would probably refer to as a no roll. I never got it gone good before I already dropped it. He might would have called it, I don't know. But the one dice never even made it past the middle of the table. Tried to hold up. I think the result was an 8, but I didn't call it. there's a double pitch. So again, place bets are not working. Double pitch has got me a couple of sevens today. A couple of sevens on double pitch. All right, CFL, Robert, you have a good one. Appreciate you hanging out. Okay, 2, 1, 2, 4, cross twos. Okay, so I got a new come out. 2, 1, 2, 4. I have not tried that one. What kind of would that bring about? I could see on a single pitch it could bring the 3. So I'm assuming it would bring the yo also. On a single pitch it could bring the yo. Okay. And then on, what'd you say, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4? Okay, on primary it could bring the 5 or the 9. Oh, okay, all right. Never tried this one, or the 10. 5, the 9, the 4, the 10. Okay, yeah, okay. Try this one out. 5s and 9s. It can bring the 5s and 9s, and then if you somehow get a single pitch, you can get the 3 or the yo. Okay, so I'll go with this one for a bit. See what this can hit. Five, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. All right, we're going to go ahead with the 640, and we're just going to play it. We're going to keep playing the betting style as the trigger. So they won't work. I'm just really experimenting with a whole lot of different sets and just see what brings about what. Aces, 1, 1. So I think something had to get off axis to bring about that. The right dice had to implode, explode. Okay, right dice exploded to create aces. Ace, 2, 3. So that would be a single pitch to create a 3. So now we've hit the 2, the 3, and we need some of those higher numbers now for the small. But I like to see when I get those smaller numbers out of my way, just for the opportunity to. So I would not be working any place bets, because I'm doing a trigger strategy on place betting. So they're not working. Until I have a 5, 9 or yo, or 3 consecutive even numbers. So here's a 6, 2, 8. So the set is 2, 1, 2, 4. So this is an on axis single pitch. Alright, so 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh, did I change the set? Was I supposed to have been 2? Oh, you did say 2, 1, 2, 4, but then, okay, now you're saying try 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so put the, alright, so I was going with 2, 1, 2, 3, and now say you go with 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I have not tried these 2 V sets any. Probably the first time I've tried them. So we got a 1, 5, 6. 2, 1. What was the set? 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, so I got off axis probably on both that time, didn't I? Yep, that one exploded. And what was the other one? 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And I hit a 1, 5, 6. Okay, so one dice exploded. That one stayed on axis. Okay. I just like seeing what happened. So 2, 1. No, I'm using 2, 3, 2, 1 now. Okay. So that time was a, and I hit a 5. No, I hit a 6. So yeah, trigger strategy still would not be working. Place bets are not working. Geez, there's several strategies. It's several ATS number. It's several times that I only need a 2 or a 12. And a lot of times I don't change up my set. So 3, 5, 3, 1. I don't change up my set and I mess out because I can't get that 2 or 12 a lot of times. So 3, 5, 3, 1. 3, 3, hard way 6. Now, I see what I did a while ago. I hit an 8. So I didn't pay myself a frontline winner because my point was an 8. And then I come back with a 6, and then I just hit another 6. So this would actually be my second frontline winner. Now the pups would be off anyway because they come out road. But I've not been working the place bets anyway. They haven't come up on the trigger. So 3, 5, 3, 6 netted the hard way 6, which was an on axis primary. All right, 6, 2, 6, 3. 6, 2, 6, 3. Okay. All right, we want to come out. We're needing a 4 and a 5, and then we need all the tall numbers except the 8. We got a 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. I think that now we have, as AZ would call, an opportunity. So 6, 2, 6, 3 right then, and we hit a on axis. Is that a double pitch or a single? That's a single pitch, right? 6, 1. I mean 6, 6, 3. Okay, so we was on a single pitch. Yep, single pitch. All right, so do the same set. All right, so we have an opportunity, as Big AZ would call it. I'm going to take that $100 off the 4. This actually would cut the triggers on now. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and lay 200 on the 4. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to leave my money up. I need a 4 for small. So as in guaranteed lockup profits, I could lay the 4 for 200. And if I hit the 7, I'll win 100. But if I hit the 4, I'll win a 350 minus the 200. So I could guarantee locking up profits by laying the 4. But since you say the same set and the hard 4 is coming off the 6, 2, 6, 3, I'm just going to not do it. And I'm just going to lay with the, I'm just going to stay with it. 6, 2, 6, 3. We got a 4. It's not the hard way, but there's a 4. So good thing. I didn't have to cost myself that $200 lay bet, so there's a small. So there's $350. I know this table pays a little bit different, but that's really what this table is paying. The same 35 for 1, and I got casinos close to me that pays 34 to 1, so it does really pay that around here. So that was nice. I don't even know my set if I was on axis though. What was my set? 6, 2, 6, 3. So yeah, on axis. On axis single pitch. Wait, 6-3. 6-2. And then, okay, so left. Well, that was a 1, so that's on axis. The left is alright, and then 6-3. So that didn't explode. It's just a single pitch. 6-2, 6-3 is what set I used. And then and I ended with a 1-3. Alright, so what numbers are left? I need all the tall numbers except the 8. I've hit all small numbers and I've hit the 8 a couple of times. So actually, my place bets were working when I hit that 4. So I owe another nickel to collect 2 more 100 because that was the trigger bet. And with that 4 hitting, that created me the small, and I won the place bet. So now the places are back off again. 6-4, 6-5. Okay, 6-4, 6-5. Six, 3, 9. So there's a 9. Place bets were not working on that throw. Alright. After I hit the 10, so you just knew I was hitting the 10 that time, correct? Or do I keep going 6-4, 6-5 until I hit the 10? Alright, so now that 9 does call for the place bets to go on. Okay, 6-4, 6-5 again, since I didn't hit the 10, or do I automatically go to 5-3, 5-1? I think I stayed with 6-4, 6-5, correct? Because I should have hit a 10 maybe. Yes, thank you. 6-4, 6-5. There's a yo. 6-5 yo. So there's a single pitch. Single pitch and got the yo. So place bets didn't pay nothing, but 5-9 or yo makes them keep continuing to work. So 6-4, 6-5 again. Pass her up. 4-3 double. Well, I probably ain't a double pitch this time. 6-4, 6-5. So the right dice imploded. Right dice imploded. And I caught the 7. So I caught the 7. Place bets were working that time. They followed a yo, so they were on. Okay. So we did hit the small. We only needed a 10 and a 12 to complete the tall. Or actually, that would have completed it all. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 6. All right, we're going back up with ATS, and we're going back to the $10 pass line. Okay, here we go. 2, 2, 4, 2, 6. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 6. Let's go with these two. Blue on the left. 2, 4, 2, 6. Two, 1, 2, 3. The blue is left. So we hit a 3 on the come out. Re-up the pass line. We're going to mark the 3. Alright. Alright, let's mark the 3 on the small. Try that again. 2, 4. That was an explosion on the left. 2, 4. What is it? 2. 3. Okay, go to 3V. All right, so 3, 2, 3, 6. All right. All right, we got a 4, 6, 10. The right dice is the black, so we have a on axis single pitch 4, 6, 10. All right, so our point's a 10. Let's not fool with. We can fool with a little bit of betting, but we're not going to do triggers. We're just going to put it up. We're just going to put 220 inside and go like that. We're not going to do triggers. 220 and go. All right, 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that was a 10. 2, 3, 2, 1. All right. 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh, didn't come out too good. Had a double pitch. Double pitch cost me the 7. Double pitch got me. Double pitch gets you in really almost any set. A double pitch creates a 7. All right, so let's do this. Let's put the 220 back up. Let's put the $10 pass line back up. The ATS back up. All right, so everything's back up. Yep, it was a 5-2, correct. It was a 5-2. It was a double pitch, 5-2. So everything's back up. The 10, the pass line's off. So middle finger creates the double pitch. All right, so let me ask you this, because I started noticing some type of pattern it looked like. It looked like we was going to start with 3V. And then we was going to go to the 2, 3, 2, 1. Was this a pattern that we're rotating in? Like 3V, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 6. Is this a pattern that we're going in, or is it just not? It just depends on what you're needing. All right, so let's start this up. Well, all the money's up, but I'm not working to come out on the place bets. And then I'm going to start out with 3, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that was my fault on the middle finger, because after I had gripped them and before I placed my hand down, I went to wiggling on my fingers and trying to readjust. Instead of setting them back down and readjusting, I tried to readjust them in my hand. So this time we got a 6, we got a 2, 6. The left dice is blue. 2, 6, 8 primary on axis. So our new point's an 8. All right. Okay, so I'm seeing what you're saying there. The previous hit was a 10, and going to the 2V should have produced inside. Okay, so that time I used the 3-2-3V. I mean the 3-2-3-6, and I hit the 2-6-8 primary number. So should I stay with or should I move? Should I stay with this same set? Stay. Huh. That's terrible. 1-6. So the left dice imploded. Right dice stayed on axis, but again, that's a 0.79, 2 times in a row. Stay on the hit producer until you regress and won't explode later. Okay, yeah, you're right. Staying on the hit producer until, and that's what I was doing yesterday, and I was having pretty good success. So let's go ahead and put the 220, the 25, and the 10 back up. That's 355. So we'll get a $45 change of 300. And try to produce some numbers until we need to, as you spoke, regress and then try to explore for the ATs. So I think I like this red dice and the black dice right here. You shoot it. Red's going to be on the left. $6-4-10. So this time the left dice exploded. 6-4-10. It's an outside number. Slow down the roll. Yep, I can do that. Slow down the swing or just everything. See, I thought I was slow enough, and I asked you this question last week when you were on a live. If the dealer told you to, if the pit boss come over to your table while you were in the casino and told you you were going too slow, would you take that as a compliment because they were scared of you, or would you take that as an insult because that's what happened to me a couple of weeks ago, and he got me off track. Four, 5, 9. No. 5-4-9. The red's the left dice. 5-4-9. So that's an on axis single pitch. Pay 70. Put the 220 out there. And buy the 10 and 4 for 35 each for the first hit. Yeah. Well, I nodded to him and told him okay, but I think he throwed me off a little, and I think I speeded up a little bit because it wasn't but a shot or two later I had a 7 out. I noticed someone told me that I should have slowed down more. All right, we got a 3-1. 3-1. Red dice is left. 3-1-4. We have no money on it. Yeah, we have 35 on the 4. Yeah, geez, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to show you something. I haven't paid my 4 yet, but there was one guy that was standing at stick right 2. This guy's wife was at stick right 1. She stayed at the table for 3 hours. It took me an hour to get on the table. The whole time I waited to get on the table, she sat on stick right 1 on a stool with her husband was the only one shooting out of them 2. All right. They never said a word to her about taking up a seat on the table, but on top of that, the guy, her husband, the guy that was on stick bright too, every time they would give him the dice, he would bounce them in front of him 5, 6, 7, 8 rows until he liked what he seen. Then he'd pick them up and throw them. So I thought, you know, that was kind of weird that they said something to me. All right, I got 35 out there, so for $1 to pay 70. Pay 70. I just thought it was kind of weird to me that they didn't say anything to him for that, but they said something to me about taking more than 8 seconds. 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 2, 3, 2, 1. Six, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. That's the point made, and I've got 35 on it. So for $1 again, it pays 70, and $10 pass. Hooks off. All right, 2, 3, 2, 1. Continue. 2, 3, implode it to create that 6, and 2, 1. Okay, so I had implosion on both dice. No, I had explosion there. 2, 3. So I had a drift. 2, 3. No. 2, 3. 2. Yep, implosion on both. Okay. 4, 6, 4, 2. Double pitch. Well, no, it might not be a double pitch. Place bets are not working on that. It's a $10 there. Re-up to 25 ATS. We only had the 9, 10, and 4 marked. That's a come out. Come out. All right, so we're back to the beginning now. We need all numbers again. 4, 3, 7. It was a 4, 3 or a 3, 4. You know, I'm not even. It was a double pitch. It was a 4, 3 or a 3, 4. And I'm not quite certain now if it was 4, 3 or 3, 4. I can look at something right quick though. I think I can be able to tell. Yeah, it was a double pitch. I thought that's what it was. So back to 3, 2, 3, 6. Five, 4, 9. 3, 2, 3, 6. 5, 4 single pitch. 9 is the new point. I'm about to get a bad thunderstorm. It's actually pretty rough weather here, but the rain hasn't started right now, but I hear thundering and carrying on outside, so I could lose service. Maybe not, but. So the new point's a 9. It's a 549. So that's a single pitch. Yeah, it would have been a 4-3. Right. On the 3V, yes, that would have been a 3. Yes, 4-3 would have been a double pitch also. Hey, what you say, Patty? How's it going? Now we got a 5-6 yo, which is a double pitch on axis. It's just not ugly. It's just not the big red double pitch. 5-6 yo is a double pitch on axis. Four, 5, 9. 459. Point made. $70 winner and a $10 pass line. All right, so we've hit a few points. We're gonna go ahead and press the. We're gonna go ahead and press the inside up by 110, and we're reducing the outside numbers to quarters each. Not 110. We're pressing the inside up by 110. We had 2 units. We had it for 220. No, we had it for 130. Okay, work to come out. Go with 4242. Hardway set. Okay. Hardway set. Work to come out. Six. Box cars. 4242. Hardway and got those 6s. So both dice. So that was drift. All right. So front line. Back up. All right. Same thing. Again. So I need a 8 and a 10. Six two. Okay. Work to come out. Three. Hard 6. Hardway 6 for the come out. Page 105. So we have drift again. Did you know that drift was coming again? Two six. Okay, so stay with the hard ways. 213. That's a small number. 213. It's going to be a double pitch, right? No, single pitch. No, it's a double pitch. Oh, wait a minute. 2626. Yes, a single pitch. Yep, 213. All right, so we got a 3. We still need a 2, 4, and 5, and then we need an 8 and a 10. I didn't press the last bits. Single pitch, yep. 2626 again, okay. Six, 1, 7. So I still have a double pitch. So double pitch just about gets you, regardless of whatever set you're in, double pitch almost kills you every double pitch. It's 2626. It was still a double pitch. Six, 1, 7. All right, so let's erase this. Let's reset these. Yep, double pitch, got me. $10 pass line back up, ATS back up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 3, 6. One, 5. This will be an implosion both. I think you'll call that a thumb. Is that a grip? 1, 5, 6. It's implosion on both. All right, let's go like this. Let's get the 220 back up. Just go with the 220. Middle finger. Mm-hmm. Four, 2, 6. So point made. And it pays 70. Let's go to the 35 on the outside and the pass line. All right. Same and working. 3, 2, 3, 6. Six, 3, 9. No, sorry. 3, 6, 9. Blue dice is on the left. 3, 6, 9. That's on axis single pitch. Hey, what's up, Clay? How's it going, Clay? That's a $70 winner. All right, so that's the second hit. I'm gonna go ahead and press the 5 and 9. Pressing the 5 and 9. Yep, axis. It was a single pitch. So same thing, 3-2-3-6. One, 5, 6. So that's a middle finger again. Implosions both. Hit the 6 again. We've got 60 on it. Pays 70. Middle finger. So 6, 5, 3, 5, and then regress. Six, 5, 3, 5, then regress. Five, 5, hard 10. That's a primary hit. Primary, hard way 10. Got 35 on it. Pays 70. Alright, so regression goes down like this. Down to quarters on the outside. Down to 130 on the inside. Three V. Let me put that 10 on my tracker. Alright, 3V, here we go. Three, 1, 4. No. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Left dice imploded. Cost a nickel. Cost $1 for 50. We're going to start back pressing now. We're going to start with the 5. 5, 9. 5, 9. 2, 3, 2, 1. Look at 4. 2, 3. 2, 1. Four, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6. 30 on it. Page 35. Just going to do a collect. We're going to do a collect. 2, 3, 2, 1 again. One, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. It pays 35 again. this time we're going to press them both, because that's 2 hits for 35. So that's 60s. Okay, mark that 6. 2, 3, 2, 1. 5, 3, 8. 5, 3, 8. Mark that 8 there. You need 11 or 12 for a tall. Pay 70. Let's collect. Collect for that 8. You need a 2, 3, and 5 for a small. You need 11, 12 for a tall. Okay. Again. One, 2, 3. AC Doocy. So single pitch. We hit a 3. 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5, 4, 6 now. 4, 5, 4, 6. There's the 5. We hit the 5. We get a 4, 1. So that's an on-axis single pitch. All we need is the aces again. So that 5 pays us 70. And we can press the 5 and 9 up. Three, 5, 1, 5. Okay. 3, 5, 1, 5. All right. 3, 5, 1, 5. Dice her out. Two, 3, 5. Blue dice is on the left. 2, 3, 5. Page 105. So collect. For aces, maybe. All right, so try it again. So it was the 3, 5. So that one's on the axis. 3, 5, 1, 5. So that one exploded instead of this one imploding. All right, so let's see. Should we go with 3, 5, 1, 5 again? Okay, same. 6-4-10. We've already got the 10 mark. We've got a quarter on it. Page 50. So that hit, we press. 6-4-10. All right, 4-5, 6-5. 4-5, 6-5. Ace 4, Ace 4-5. Play 105, and we can go ahead and press 5 and the 9 up. On our 5. So the 4-5, it imploded as we wanted. The left dice imploded as we was wanting. The 4-5, the 6-5, actually it was drift. Okay, so let's see if we can get that to behave. Six, 3, 9, point made. 6-3. All right, so we got 100. It's page pass line here. Page 140 in the back, or not in the back, but on the pass line. All right, we'll go ahead with the 6 and 8 up a unit. All right, that was a 9. 2, 4, 2, 6 and working. 2, 4, 2, 6 working. Four, 4, hard way 8. Page 105. Two, 4, 2, 6, 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 4, 2, 6 again. Okay. 2, 4, 2, 6. That was an 8. Double pitch. I guess it's a double pitch. It might not be double pitch. 3, 4, 7. 3, 5, 5, 3 bets off. I didn't make it that far. Maybe I jumped the gun. Maybe I was trying the 2, 4, 2, 6 again. I was supposed to have been trying the 3, 5, 5, 3. All right, let's see what happens. 3, 5, 5, 3. Why do you say it's dangerous? I just want to see what happens because. Oh, single pitching. That may be why you say it's dangerous. 3, 5, 5, 3. Wait a minute. Yep, 3, 5, 5, 3. Let's see what happens. 3, 5, 5, 3. You said with the bets would have been off. I probably jumped the gun. No problem. I appreciate you hanging out. appreciate you walking me through several of these different die sets. You have a good evening, George. I'm going to go with this 3553 to see what it produces. This was the one you said bets would be off. Yep. Yep. Just what you said. It would have been dangerous, but that's not what you was meaning though. 3-4. I still have the 3-4-7. That was the last row too. So I appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to clear the board because I shot and made a 7. Not that shot, the shot before that. But I was wanting to see what the 3553 was going to produce anyway. But George, I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out and going through some of these sets with me. So for the totals, I only needed a 2. I started with 2,000. There's my 2,000. So I'm good on money wise. I'm still up 3, 100. All right, let's see. 100, 200, 300, 450. There's 5 1/4, $528 profit. 528, George. I appreciate you hanging out. So that's 7. I'm still left with a $528 profit after buy-in, and we're going to look at some the quick over here and look at the stats. So altogether was 79 rows, and we had several 7s throughout the day. Out of the 79 rows, it carried our SOR down to 7.9. Our inside hits is really low at 46.8. We had several 4s and 10s. Inside hits was almost the majority of everything except for the 10. Well, except for the 7 and the 10. But inside hits as a whole were the dominants as expected, but this was a lot of different dice sets. So I have to go back and look at my profit. I need to write that in, and then I need to save the video or save the changes. So let me go back over here for just a moment. My profit again was, here's my $2,000 starting bankroll. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 800. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 800. Yeah, 828. Okay, $828 profit. So I didn't make an ATS today. I made $828 profit, but the SOR was really low, 7.9. 7.9. All right. I've got the links in for the description to the. I got the links in for the Crouch, for the Skype Crouch Nation chat group. So I just encourage anybody and everybody out there. Let me go over here right quick for to finish the video off for the day. I'm gonna get right here on my Vegas scene. This is, well, I said I was. Hang on, I have to get my camera going. It just takes me just a second. Usually it takes me just a second, and this time it's going to take me a little longer. Hey, there we go. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. I'm on my Vegas scene right here, Chili Vegas or Chilicino. I got one of my little ones with me. This is Freddie. Hey, Fred. This is Fred right here. Come here, Leo. I got another one right here with me, but he don't want to jump up here yet. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. Today's profit was $828. I had a SOR of 7.9. I tried several different dice sets. Today was a big day of practicing and trying to utilize several different dice sets with the help of George. And that is something that I want to start exploring deeper, because I sometimes get into a needing 1 or 2 numbers to complete a small or a tall, or 1 to complete the all. I mean, sorry, 1 for each to complete the all. And I get stuck right there and can't complete that small or tall, and I miss out on something that could be a pretty decent little profit, because I usually always play a 10, 5, and 10 on the ATS. And um, I got my little one up here, and he's trying to jump and move. But anyway, I appreciate everybody hanging out. Anybody that is interested in crouts, I have put a description to the link. I have in the description below. I've put a link to the Crouts Nation chat group. I encourage each and every one to check that group out. Come over and join that group. It's free. It's no charge. It's a lot of great dice shooters there. It's a lot of people with a lot of great dice knowledge in the group. That group, there's a lot of people in there that have their YouTube channels. I just encourage each and everybody to come over, check that group out, and consider subscribing, to that group, and also consider subscribing to the YouTube guys that's in that group. There's a lot of people in that group that has YouTube channels, so I just encourage everybody to come check that group out. I appreciate everybody that's hanging out with me today, and all the comments and feedback, and the thumbs up and the subscribe buttons. I appreciate the the promotions, y'all. I appreciate y'all promoting my channel. So on that note, I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I'm going to end the video there. So Chili from O-Town and Dice are out.